So the statistician is saying changes in the sun's luminosity correlate exceedingly well with the average land temperatures on Earth. So we're saying that the sun's luminosity correlates with that Earth's temperature.
Yes.
Clearly, and contrary to accepted opinion among meteorologists, the sun's luminosity essentially controls land temperature on Earth. So we're saying that the sun is what controls land temperatures, right? And then you can be the meteorologist.
Meteorologist says, I disagree. Any professional meteorologist will tell you that in a system as complicated as that giving rise to the climate, no significant aspect can be controlled by a single variable.
Awesome. So our meteorologist disagrees, and we're disagreeing because a meteorologist would say that, like, any system that's as complicated as this, there's no one thing that can do that or can be the cause.
Yeah.
It's too complicated. All right. So go ahead and start with A.
Supporting a conclusion about a specific case by invoking a relevant generalization.
So let's break it down. Do we support a conclusion?
I mean, not the one posed by the statistician.
No, but do we have a conclusion?
That I would say that it's no significant aspect can be controlled by a single variable. That last sentence.
Actually, no. What did we use that last sentence to support? That's what I have highlighted.
Oh, the disagreement.
Yeah, his conclusion is I disagree. So do we support that the meteorologist agrees about a conclusion about a specific case, so the sun's luminosity, right, controlling it, by invoking a relevant generalization? Do we use a generalization?
That's the thing. I would say that this isn't a generalization, but there's no real specific claims made here because it's saying that no aspect can be controlled by a single variable, which is fairly general.
I think that this is a generalization. Like, we're using that, like, hey, no system that is complicated, like no system that is complicated has a single variable. We take that generalization and we apply it to this specific case.
Okay.
But let's say we don't like that one. Like, let's say like we leave it open and we move on just to see how the other ones work. So let's start with B.
I'm just checking to see which one I actually picked. So we can go to a counterexample that establishes that a generalization is false. No, because the statistician is using a specific example. So there's no generalization stated.
And the meteorologist doesn't give a counterexample at all. We don't say, actually, this is what controls the land temperature.
Yeah.
All right.
C, reanalyzing a correlation as reflecting multiple effects of a single cause. It's not doing that. There's no discussion of a correlation.
And do we reanalyze the correlation? It's not like, we're not saying the correlation doesn't exist.
Yeah.
We're not like, oh, no, you're wrong. This is what actually, it's not actually correlated. I don't even know what reanalyzing a correlation means.
Yeah.
But
D, rejecting a conclusion because it is a proposition that cannot be experimentally tested. That's actually what I picked. Though, as far as breaking down why it's wrong, I guess it's because it's not claiming that it can't be experimentally tested, other than just saying that it can't be controlled by a single variable.
Right. Yeah, we don't know that it can't be tested. You might have made the assumption that we can't test it because we really probably can't, but we don't know that. That's not what the meteorologist does to get there.
Yeah. Okay. And then E, pointing out that a potentially unfavorable evidence. I mean, that's just not it.
Yeah, that would be like saying, hey, you guys didn't include this evidence because you didn't think that it would be helpful. Like, you purposely didn't think about this. So yeah, that's why it's A.
Okay.